If your knees feel stiff when you stand, if your mind feels a little foggy by afternoon, if your energy fades before dinner, you are not alone. And here is the promise. Used the right way, a simple golden spice compound can help you move easier, think clearer, and feel more steady in your day. I am Dr. Nathnial Carter. I am in my 60s. And for more than 3 decades, I have walked beside adults after 60 who want strength without extremes, clarity without hype, and dignity in every season. I speak to you as a clinician and as a peer, someone who also wants to wake with lighter joints, steadier mood, and a calmer heart. Today, I will show you what curcumin is in plain language, how it supports your joints, your brain, and your heart, why many people do not feel results because they take it the wrong way, and how to fix that with simple steps you can do in your kitchen. We will keep it balanced and practical. No exaggeration. Just what helps and what to watch for first. What curcumin really is. Curcumin is the bright yellow compound inside turmeric, the same spice that gives curry its color. Imagine a tiny helper that moves through your body looking for little brush fires. Those brush fires are the signals of irritation and wear. Your immune system lights them to handle small troubles. But after years, those small fires can keep smoldering. That is why knees swell after a long walk, or why you feel tired after a mild chore. Curcumin helps quiet those signals, not by knocking your system out, but by calming the pathways that shout too loudly. You can picture your joints like door hinges that have opened and closed for many bright seasons. A little creak appears, not because you failed, but because life has been lived. Curcumin is like a gentle cloth that wipes the hinge and eases the rub in brain health. Think of it as a steady hand that keeps connections from sparking and smoking under strain for your heart and vessels. Imagine the inside lining of a garden hose staying smooth and calm, not rough and irritated. That calm inside feeling is what we aim for now, the part most people miss. Curcumin is not easily absorbed on its own. You can swallow a capsule, and most of it will simply pass through. That is why you hear some folks say they tried turmeric and nothing changed. Here is the fix. Pair curcumin with black pepper, which contains piperine. Piperine helps curcumin slip through the gut wall and reach your bloodstream. Also, take it with a meal that includes healthy fat, like olive oil, yogurt, nut butter, or a warm milk made with your usual choice. Fat helps curcumin dissolve. Ride into the body. Pepper opens the door. Fat gives it a ride. Simple and powerful together, balanced guidance matters. Curcumin can be helpful, and we also respect medicines you already take. If you use blood thinners, have gallbladder issues, or are preparing for a procedure, speak with your clinician or pharmacist before you add any new supplement. This is not fear, it is wisdom. Your safety always comes first. At this halfway point, here is a reason to keep watching. Near the end, I will share a surprising pantry tip that makes curcumin even more practical, and a quick kitchen check that helps you see whether your current routine is set up for real absorption. Nothing fancy, just a simple step you can do tonight. Let US set expectations you can trust. Supplements are not magic. Your body changes slowly and gently. When you pair curcumin with movement, hydration, protein for muscle, and a steady sleep rhythm, you give it a team to work with. Imagine waking and walking to the window with a little more glide in your step. Picture your heart pumping in a calm, steady beat. Imagine starting your day without that heavy fog behind your eyes. Those images are not promises of a cure. They are targets we walk toward together. If you already cook with turmeric, you are halfway there. You might simmer a small pinch with warm milk and a crack of pepper, or whisk turmeric into a soup that has olive oil. If you prefer capsules, choose a formula that includes pepper extract or a marked strategy for absorption. You do not need the highest dose on the shelf. You need the right form taken the right way and taken consistently. Before we move to the how much and how often in part 2, take this moment as an encouragement. You are not broken. Your body still answers to care, to food, to rhythm, to movement. And to wise tools like curcumin used correctly, small steps, repeated with kindness. Change how you feel across weeks, inspire yourself, and help this community grow. In the comments, type golden spice if you are ready to learn the right way to use curcumin. And if you have tried it, share what helped you most. Your story might be the spark someone else needs today. I am Dr. Nathnial Carter. Let us turn your interest into a simple plan you can follow without confusion. We will cover how much to take, when to take it, which forms actually get into your system, the common mistakes that waste your effort, and who should pause or skip curcumin for safety first, the kitchen path for those who love real food. Turmeric powder holds only a small amount of curcumin by weight, about 3% on average, so you need the right partners to help it work. Stir 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of turmeric into a warm meal that includes healthy fat such as olive oil or yogurt or warm milk of your choice. Then add a little black pepper, think a pinch or two. The fat helps curcumin ride into your body, and the pepper opens the door so more is absorbed. This turns a simple dish into a steady daily habit you can feel good about. Research measuring turmeric powders finds curcumin near 3% on average. So consistency matters more than chasing large spoonfuls. Quality matters too. Choose a clean spice from a trusted brand. And keep it away from light and heat to protect the bright color and strength if you prefer supplements. Look for words that signal real absorption. Piperine or black pepper extract, or a phospholipid or phytosome form such as Mariva, or other. Enhanced formulas like BCM 95 or Curcumin. These designs help curcumin cross the gut wall so it can reach your bloodstream. An often cited human study found that adding 20 milligrams of piperine to 2,000 milligrams of curcumin greatly boosted measurable levels in the blood. The big idea is simple. Plain curcumin is poorly absorbed. Pair it wisely, and the body can actually use it. Choose brands that share third-party testing like USP or NSF to avoid fillers and to confirm label honesty. Simple dosing that fits most adults begins low and builds slowly. A common starting point with standardized curcumin extract is 250 to 500 milligrams once daily with your main meal. If you feel well after a week, many adults step to 500 milligrams twice daily, morning and evening with food. You do not need the highest number on the shelf. You need a form that absorbs and a routine you can repeat. For joint comfort, the Arthritis Foundation has highlighted an approach of 1 500 milligram capsule. Twice daily of curcumin extract, though individual needs vary. Always follow the label and your clinician's advice. And remember that consistency across weeks matters more than any single large dose. Harvard Health timing and pairing make a real difference. Always take curcumin with food that contains some fat. Split the day's amount into 2 meals if your stomach is sensitive. If your capsule already includes black pepper extract, you do not need to add more in the same meal. If you cook with turmeric, combine it with oil and pepper, a simple curry, a lentil soup finished with olive oil, or warm milk with a pinch of turmeric and a tap of pepper can all fit this pattern. Imagine finishing dinner knowing you have quietly set the stage for calmer joints and a steadier mood tomorrow. Now, the common mistakes to avoid so you do not waste your effort. Swallowing plain turmeric capsules that have no absorption aid. Taking curcumin on an empty stomach, which can trigger reflux or nausea. Skipping days and expecting results in a week. Chasing extreme doses that bring stomach upset and ignoring your current medicines. Steady moderate use with food and the right partner ingredients beats occasional high doses every time. National guidance notes that GI upset is the most common side effect and that typical use is likely safe for short periods. But you must listen to your own body and adjust with care. Who should pause or talk with a clinician before starting? If you take blood thinners such as warfarin or strong antiplatelet medicines, curcumin can add to thinning effects. If you manage blood sugar with medicines, curcumin may nudge sugars lower. if you have active gallbladder disease or bile duct blockage. Extra bile flow can be uncomfortable. If you have significant reflux, curcumin may aggravate symptoms. And if you have any procedure coming up, stop supplements and speak with your team ahead of time. Food-level turmeric is generally fine for most, but concentrated capsules are a different story. Respect your safety first and always. We are building health, not gambling without a word on realistic expectations. Studies and reviews show improved comfort and function in conditions like osteoarthritis when enhanced absorption forms are used, yet responses vary from person to person. Think of curcumin as a team player, not a solo hero. It works best alongside movement. Protein for muscle, hydration, sleep, and a calm daily rhythm. Give your body 4 to 8 weeks before judging your personal response. No joint stiffness in the morning, ease of getting up from a chair, and afternoon mental clarity. Let your own notes guide you rather than marketing claims. PUBMEDPMC. Here is your halfway reason to keep watching. In part 3, I will hand you a 1-minute kitchen check to make sure your curcumin routine is actually absorbable, plus a 2-ingredient pantry trick you can start tonight to stack the odds in your favor. I will also share a simple weekly tracker you can copy to see progress in your joints, mood, and energy without guesswork. If you are ready for part 3, type Golden Spice Plan in the comments. And if you have learned one new thing today, share it so more seniors can move with ease and confidence. Asterisk your 1-minute kitchen absorption check. Set a timer and walk through these 5 steps. 1. Look at the label if you use capsules. Do you see piperine or black pepper extract, or a phrase like phytosome or phospholipid complex? If yes, good. If no, plan to pair your capsule with food containing healthy fat and a pinch of pepper too. Look at your routine. Do you take curcumin with a real meal that includes fat, such as olive oil, yogurt, eggs, nut butter, or warm milk of your choice? If not, move it to a meal and keep it there. 3. Check your dose pattern. Begin low and steady. For many adults, that is 250 to 500 milligrams once daily for a week. Then consider 500 milligrams twice daily. If you feel well, always with food, always consistent. 4. Body comfort check. Any sour stomach, nausea, or reflux after taking it? If yes, take it mid-meal. Split the dose, or step back to the lower amount until your body settles. 5. Medicine safety check. If you use blood thinners, strong antiplatelet medicines, diabetes medicines, or you have gallbladder trouble, or a procedure coming up, pause and call your clinician or pharmacist before you adjust anything. Food-level turmeric in cooking is gentler. Concentrated capsules require extra care now, the 2-ingredient pantry trick that stacks the odds in your favor. It takes 30 seconds. No fancy gear needed. Place 1 teaspoon of olive oil in a spoon or small cup. Crack in a small pinch of black pepper. Stir. Take your curcumin capsule with this mixture, and then eat the rest of your meal. The oil provides the fat ride your curcumin needs. The pepper helps it pass the gut wall if you do not use capsules. Whisk the same oil and pepper into soup, lentils, rice, or vegetables and add your cooking turmeric there. Tiny action, big difference over time. If you prefer a warm evening option, heat a cup of milk you normally drink. Add a small pinch of turmeric and a tiny pinch of black pepper. Sip it with a few almonds or a half teaspoon of ghee or coconut oil. You have just given curcumin both partners it likes, warmth and fat, plus the pepper doorway. Your quick kitchen test to see if your setup is actually absorbable. Lay out tomorrow's main meal now. Place the curcumin next to a visible fat source, like olive oil or yogurt. Place a pepper grinder next to your plate. If these 3 items are not physically together, absorption will be hit or miss. This visual cue removes guesswork and supports habit memory. Let us lock progress with a weekly tracker you can copy into a notebook or phone. Keep it short and human. You will check these items 3 times a week. For example, Monday, Wednesday, Friday morning. Stiffness minutes after waking, write the number. Aim for gentle downward trend chair rise count in 30 seconds without using your hands if safe for you. Note the number. Even 1 extra rise is progress. Afternoon mental fog from 0 to 10. 0 means clear. 10 means heavy fog. Aim for lower numbers over weeks. Evening joint comfort from 0 to 10. 0 means easy. 10 means very sore. Again, look for gradual improvement. Sleep quality from 0 to 10. Calm nights help your body repair. Curcumin works better with sleep. Any side effects? Yes or no? Brief note if present medicine changes. Yes or no? Always note and tell your clinician how to course correct if you see no change by the end of week. 2. First, verify the absorption partners. Are you using fat and pepper every time? Second, check your form. If your capsule is plain turmeric with no aid, consider a formula that includes pepper extract or a phytosome design. Third, adjust. Timing. Move the capsule into your largest meal. Fourth, remember the team. Drink water across the day. Add gentle walking. And keep protein at each meal to help muscles support joints. What to do if you feel stomach upset? Step down your dose. Take it mid-meal. And add ginger tea or plain yogurt later in the day. If symptoms persist, pause and speak with your clinician. Comfort first. What if you already cook often with turmeric? Wonderful. Keep that rhythm and add the pepper and fat partners with intention. A drizzle of olive oil on warm vegetables. A pinch of pepper into dal or soup. A spoon of yogurt on a savory dish. You do not need giant amounts. You need smart pairing and consistency. Picture the payoff in everyday moments. You turn to sit and your knees glide more kindly. You walk to your gait and feel steadier underfoot. You read in the afternoon and your mind stays smooth and present. You garden longer and end the day with a quieter kind of tired, not the heavy ache that steals your evening. These are the small wins we are building. I want to end with a gentle truth. Your body still learns. Even now, it answers to routine, to food, to movement, and to careful tools like curcumin when used the right way. This is not about chasing youth. It is about honoring the life you are living with less friction and more grace. If this helped you, type Golden Spice Plan in the comments so I know you are with me. Tell me how you will use the 2-ingredient trick at your next meal. And if you already started, share your first tracker note. Your story will encourage someone who needs a hand today. Subscribe if you want more calm, balanced guidance like this, and share this with a friend who wants steadier steps and a clearer afternoon. Mind,